if there's something wrong.
Okay.
Or you can tell me later or at the same time. It doesn't make a difference. I'll just fix it here.
Okay, you have my attention.
Okay. 1 month before his wife gave birth, Brian Schwartz, 39, learned that he was fired. While working from home for a New York digital advertising firm during the corona pandemic, the company's CEO called to explain that they were losing money due to the slumping economy and couldn't afford to keep him on the payroll. Schwartz was shocked. Quote, "I thought the call was to tell me how many maternity weeks I was entitled to," said Schwartz. "They were giving me no severance pay, leaving me high and dry." Continue quote, "I didn't know how to tell my wife. I was trying to keep her calm, stress-free because she was 8 months pregnant. She started to cry, upset with the company for doing that. She wasn't angry at me. She felt badly at what transpired. I got so stressed that I thought I was having a heart attack," he explained. Schwartz rushed to a nearby hospital in Wayne, New Jersey, where he lives with his wife, Jennifer, 29. Baby Dylan, now 3 months old, was not yet born. The soon-to-be dad had suffered an anxiety attack. Quote, "It was a stressful time, and I realized that it would be easy to get depressed sitting home in quarantine with this curveball thrown into my life," he said. "One of the things I was concerned with was having a gap in my resume. I wondered what I could do to fill in the time. The solution came unexpectedly. Quote, "A few days after being laid off, I went out to mow my lawn and it felt therapeutic." This is the quote that you gave in the Washington Post. Okay, so I just used it. Wait a minute, it felt therapeutic. A good workout and helped me to clear my mind," he said. "So I thought, that's it. I'll get back by mowing lawns and doing yard work for people who are having trouble doing it on their own." End of quote. As if the clouds parted to shed light on his past, Schwartz decided to mow lawns for seniors, 65 years and older, free of charge, no tips accepted. Quote, "I like to help out people in need," he said, "and it's a good workout. I'm not old. I can do it." His wife knew he was tenacious and entrepreneurial. She remembers pulling him away from the computer. I erased something by mistake. When he was at the advertising firm, he had her full support. Wait a minute, let me scroll up. Hold on. While mowing the lawn, Schwartz's thoughts drifted to his maternal grandfather, Arthur Greenberg, who died in October 2019 at age 87, a week after falling in his Fort Lee, New Jersey apartment. Schwartz loved and missed the old man who took him fishing as a boy and whose hobby as a ham radio operator earned him friends around the world. Quote, "He was always sending me jokes, loved animals, and was so accepting of others, no matter who they were. He had no filters. He'd strike up a conversation with anyone." Continue quote, "I miss my grandparents. My grandfather lived on a fixed income. Didn't make lots of money in his life, but he was fine. I remember him saying that people take advantage of the elderly. That's the last thing I would do. No string to catch for mowing their lawn." End of quote. Seared in his mind was how vulnerable, end of quote, how vulnerable veterans and nursing home residents are. Quote, I was taught compassion, and that's what I'll teach my son, and he'll pay it forward and do something good with his life. End of quote. Having worked with seniors selling them life insurance, he understood, quote, their thinking, end of quote. So he set up a telephone number for clients who prefer calling instead of texting or using a computer. He knew that some older people are not always tech savvy. Right. I'm moving. Within days, he set up a website, "I Want to Mow Your Lawn," and distributed news releases to local news outlets. It was a hit. About 24 hours later, he received his first call. It came from Sue. Now, I'm assuming Sue's last name is D'Amelia. Do you know that?
That's right.
Yep. Okay. It came from Sue D'Amelia, an elderly woman in her 90s whose son, Steve D'Amelia, took care of her. In his mid-60s, D'Amelia usually cut her lawn but couldn't because he was swamped with work. It was a 30-minute drive from Wayne to Sue's home in Verona, New Jersey, but he was happy to oblige. Quote, "I'll be right there," end of quote, said Schwartz. With a gas-powered lawnmower, grass trimmer, and leaf blower in the back of his Jeep, he arrived at the corner house and noticed that the grass was at least 10 inches high. Quote, "They hadn't done the lawn in months," end of quote, he later remarked. It took him 1.5 hours to finish the job. Quote, "They didn't come outside," he said, figuring that Sue was probably leery of a stranger in her yard. A week later, when he returned, Sue opened her back door to offer him a bottle of water. He since mowed her lawn 3 times. Quote, "She tried to tip me afterwards," end of quote, he said, but he politely refused. That would take away the fun of doing it for free. In lieu of tipping, he posted the names of 2 charities he supported, the Children's Eye Foundation and the American Brain Tumor Association. He also gave donors a way to pitch in for his gas. His first venture into mowing a stranger's lawn gave him added insight into the plight of blue-collar work. It turned out that there was poison ivy in Sue's yard, and Schwartz got a severe case on his neck, arms, and legs. He'd worn knee-length shorts and a T-shirt. Quote, "I learned a valuable lesson," he said. "Always wear long sleeves, long pants, and high socks." End of quote. After getting a steroid injection and an 18-day supply of prednisone tablets at Wayne's St. John's Hospital, he was cured. Since June, Schwartz has accumulated at least 28 now, I have to change that. Okay, 28 customers. Since June, Schwartz has accumulated at least 28 customers in the northern New Jersey region. He and 3 men have volunteered to provide the free service. 2 of them are also furloughed from their jobs, and a 3rd is a former Marine. But it's Schwartz who's won his clients' hearts. Quote, "He's the nicest, most respectful guy in the world." I took this from another article.
Okay.
You may recognize it. Quote, "He's the nicest, most respectful guy in the world," said Lois Reichert, a 73-year-old woman with a pacemaker and a veteran of 18 surgeries. Quote, "He's been out twice."
Not a veteran. She wasn't a veteran. I think she just had 18 surgeries.
Yeah, she had gone through 18 surgeries.
Gotcha.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Quote, quote, "He's been out twice, and I already feel like he's a good friend," end of quote. The weeds in her West Orange, New Jersey garden were so high, she said that, quote, "I couldn't even see," and then she met the statue of the Blessed Mother out there. Brian came out and mowed the lawn for free, and then came out again and did all the weeding. What can I say? He's a gift. Another 73-year-old in dire need of landscaping was Pam Nardella. She tried to mow her lawn but couldn't continue because of the pain. She needs a knee replacement. So she called Schwartz after reading an article about him in the local newspaper. Quote, "As you get older, things like lawn mowing become more cumbersome," remarked the Elmwood Park, New Jersey resident. "My lawn has never been more terrific." When he arrived recently at Peter Lang's home in Stanhope, New Jersey, he was greeted effusively because the 67-year-old's lawnmower had stopped working. Lang has breathing problems and couldn't cut the grass. He told me, quote, "He told me that mowing his lawn for free was too good to be true," recalled Schwartz. "It was a big job. Took me 2 hours." Schwartz has received local recognition. One Oak Medical Center of New Jersey. I don't know where in New Jersey. I didn't ask you.
Wayne, New Jersey. Wayne.
Okay. One Oak Medical Center of Wayne, New Jersey gave him a used 6x12 trailer truck.
No, brand new.
Lawn mower.
Brand new trailer.
Oh, a new?
Brand new one. I'll send
No
you.
way.
Yeah, I'll send you a link. I just got graphics put onto it. If you want to see it, I'll send you a photo. It might be worth checking out. It's brand new.
What?
Yeah.
Oh,
No,
wow.
it's like I saw the invoice. It was pretty amazing. It was like
That's a lot.
Yeah, it was like a $4,000 at cost. $4,000. Like at retail, it probably would be like $8,000, $9,000, $10,000 for all I know.
Wow, a new
new ones.
What color is it?
White.
What color is it?
After we hang up, I'll send you a picture of it. Me standing next to it. I just picked it up with.
Okay, no, I just put it here. Gave him a new white 6x12
Yep.
foot. Yeah. 28 clients.
Oh, and then the one other part was the you talked about the Marine. So there's there was originally just the Marine was actually a client, one of the senior clients that we helped out on Long Island through one of my volunteers that was also laid off. And so this Marine whose mower was broken wanted to pay it forward, so he actually joined. So he was like the fourth one to come on board. So I don't know how.
So how many there in New Jersey?
We have. I'm gonna count on my finger just so I have it right. I have 1, 2, 3. My brother-in-law, my stepfather, my friend Zach, and then a new guy. So there's 7 of us now. But so
7?
Yeah, myself. I'm gonna say it out loud. Myself, Tom, Pete, Matt, Ed, another Matt, and then Zach. There's 7 of us that have done at least one, if not more.
All right, wait a minute. Okay, so wait a minute. So he and 6 others have volunteered?
6 others.
Okay. Okay, well, I just messed this up.
And this is just North Jersey. This is not even counting, we have...
Who is for, how many of the 7? Okay, he and 6 others. So of these 6 others, I'm looking for, I can't find it now, right? Oh, darn it. How many were furloughed?
So Tom was...
They don't have to be all furloughed. It doesn't make a difference, but I'm just thinking.
Ed was furloughed. Matt was laid off. I'm counting out loud. There was the first guy, Tom. He was laid off. The other guy, Pete, he was furloughed.
4.
And then the other, I'm just thinking out loud, that the other 2 are still actually working full-time. They're both actually in IT. So 4 were affected. 4 are, I'll say 4 are laid off. Yep, that's fine. Yeah, 4 laid off, yeah, pretty much.
4 laid off. Okay,
yep.
4 laid off. Okay, so I'll fix it when I find the I don't know why I can't find.
And the other 2, they're working full-time IT, so they're only available on the weekends.
Okay. 2 of them. Okay, 4 of them. I just found it. Okay, I'll fix it later. I'll just make a little phone number. Okay. So you won your client's heart. As you get older, says Pam Nardella. Things. My lawn has never been more terrific. Okay, so basically that's the quote that I got from the Washington Post.
Yep.
I need their stuff too because I need the other person's point of view. Okay, when you arrived recently, you said that was like one of the last, when we spoke about a week ago, I think you said you had just been there or something. So when he arrived recently at Peter Lang's home in Stanhope, New Jersey, he was greeted effusively because the 67-year-old lawnmower had stopped working. Lang has breathing problems and couldn't cut the grass. Quote, he told me that mowing his lawn for free was too good to be true, recalls Schwartz. It was a big job, took me 2 hours. And then we get into, One Oak Medical Center from Wayne, New Jersey, gave him a new white 6x12 foot trailer truck to haul his lawnmower in, a back brace to prevent injury from heavy lifting, and a free back x-ray. And the other company is called what? Do you remember? The one from Fairfield, New Jersey that they gave you the snowblower?
Oh, yep. Visions Credit Union. They're,
what is it again?
Visions Credit Union.
Yeah, I just remember. I wrote that down. Visions Credit. Where? And they're from Fairfield, right?
No, they have multiple branches. If you do a Google search, they have multiple locations. And so I'm going to be opening up their new branch in that area with them, and they'll be gifting that to me.
So what do you want? I have to say, where they're from.
Give me a sec.
A lot of times because it's spaces, they don't they take that out, but where do you want to say?
They are based.
Where are you going to be?
Yeah, I'll tell you right now.
Where?
I'm looking them up right now. I'll tell you, like, their main headquarters is. One second.
Don't. That's okay. You can just tell me later. Don't
Okay.
That's while you're driving.
Okay.
That's
All
okay.
right.
That's okay. Yeah. They donated a snowblower for the winter months.
Yep.
Okay. New paragraph. Spreading goodwill is a family legacy. Sadly, his father, 67-year-old Ken Schwartz, who often worked 2 jobs, was diagnosed with brain cancer in 2018. Quote, I wanted to be proud of me, end of quote. He said, speaking of you, he said, trying to fight back tears as he spoke of him. Quote, he's on borrowed time. I want him to know that I'm doing something with my life. He's my source of inspiration. End of quote. Schwartz vows to teach his little Dylan to, quote, give back to the world to help make it a better place. Brian Schwartz, I'm going to have to fix this. Okay, I name you again. Brian Schwartz has been able to pay his bills. Well, Schwartz has been able to pay his bills because his wife works and he's still receiving unemployment insurance. It ends next year. He dreams of establishing a nationwide charitable organization that would network with other volunteers offering the elderly home services such as roofing and pest control in addition to free lawn mowing. Quote, and I get this from another magazine story I saw. Quote, just putting it out there, just putting it out into the universe. I believe it all comes back in some way, shape, or form, he said. I'm doing some soul searching, absorbing all the options professionally, trying to learn some new skills and keep my mind sharp. I want to inspire others to help others make a decent living. I feel like I've found a purpose in life. End of quote. Getting laid off was, quote, a traumatizing experience, end of quote. He added, quote, I can understand what people are going through. These are difficult times. There are people going through more stress than we are right now. I'm finding great meaning and purpose in pushing a lawnmower around to help others. It's a stress reliever, a win-win. I'm creating my own good news. End of quote.
Love it.
Story.
You did so great. I love it. You painted the picture perfectly.
Well, I don't know, but I think I have to fix a little part in the bottom where I name you 2 times, but whatever. Is there something else that you want?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if you wanted to like include this because I thought it was kind of important too. Because I have a volunteer now in Houston, Texas, where it's a female by the name of Lauren. Her name was she was laid off. She was a VP for some energy company, and she already had mowed 2 lawns that for clients that came through like my business. And so
Oh, you're kidding.
So yeah, no, it's not just New Jersey. I mean, we have
Really?
the guy that I was mentioning, the Marine. Like they're both in Long Island. They're up in Stony Brook. I had a girl in Houston that was laid off that helped out. She got a nice letter that was written for her from the senior citizen. I got some pictures. And
wait a minute. Wait a minute. I can't. It's about you.
Okay, got it.
So I could put in. Besides, there's already this woman from Houston, Lauren.
Yeah, I don't want you to make it busy. Like, just say there's others now volunteering from other states if that's easy enough. Simplify it.
Yeah, I know, but then and how many there were 2, so let's say 1 from Houston, 1 from Long Island, New York. So this is an Austrian. They don't really know distance.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I get Houston, Texas. I mean, everybody knows New York. They probably think it's New Jersey.
Right.
So that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, I got you.
But I'll put it in. I got it. Do you have a first name for the guy from New York?
Yeah, his name is Patrick.
Patrick.
Yep.
Okay, so he's doing, okay. All right, let me see if I stick it in there someplace with the other volunteer, okay?
Okay.
So you're networking. All right, I want to thank you also. You're very, very, very kind and very sweet, and I love your pictures, actually.
Thank you so much.
I really do. Yeah, I really do. And you have a lot of heart. My God.
Thank you.
Yeah, I think I don't. So now it has to be translated. So that takes a little while. So this won't. But it can't stay. We can't keep it too long because it's going to snow.
I know. So sooner the better.
Thank God you have the snow blower.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So we kind of have to move on a little bit fast.
Right.
But it's got to be translated, and then it'll come out as soon as it comes out, and I get a PDF. I'll send it to you.
Ah, can't wait. You've been great.
If you have something else that you think of that I said wrong, or you think it was I don't know, I misrepresented what you were saying, please tell me too.
Okay.
I'm okay about that.
Sure, no problem.
Do you know?
Yeah.
I'm okay about your grandfather, about your father, whatever.
Sure.
I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Okay.
But I think.
Yeah, it sounded pretty accurate. I don't think anything else. I mean, just a few things I mentioned. Just straightforward.
Beautifully written.
Well done.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, and I want to thank you so much. Also,
Thank
are you
you.
home yet?
Almost home.
Yet?
Almost home. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
almost home. How's your baby? How's he doing?
He's doing good. I'm driving back now with him. We had a follow-up appointment for his eye, and everything's looking good. So thank you.
Oh, good.
Yeah, he's doing okay. Thankfully, there's treatment.
I'm glad. He's under treatment. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Oh, good. I'm very glad for you. I'm very glad you found a solution. There's a cure for him. That he'll be well.
Yeah.
He'll be fine.
Thank you. Yeah. Medical marvels.
Yeah. If not, you're going to make it like that. I don't think you'll stand for anything less.
Right.
I have that feeling.
Yeah.
So I thank you once again.
Yeah, thank
you.
you.
And if there's something, please, just let me know, or if you get antsy, you think what happened to his story. But I won't forget you.
Thank you so much. You're the best. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. You got it. Thanks so much. All right.
Thank you so much.
All
Bye-bye.
Right. Goodbye.
Okay, good. Have a good weekend.
You too.
Bye.